Welcome to the Richmond Events podcast, where we take you inside the UK's most exclusive business forums. You'll get to meet the delegates, suppliers and speakers shaping their industries. Richmond Events, this is where business gets done.
Hello and welcome to the Logistics and Supply Chain Forum here at the Richmond Events. I am joined by Amy. Amy, hello, welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Good to be here.
And introduce us. What business are you from and what's your role?
Okay, so my role is Senior Business Development Manager for Iron Mountain Warehouse and Logistics Division. So I've been in the logistics industry for over 20 years now. So, but 3PL for me is an area that I've worked within for the last, I'd say, 5 years roughly. So yeah, it's great to be here and to network with people that are looking for sort of similar interests and to discuss the world of supply chain.
Incredible. So what's 3PL?
So third-party logistics. So essentially we are an organisation that would offer services and solutions around warehousing, for example, and all the inventory management and control systems that go with that. And within it, we will obviously store products. We'll pick, pack, ship, and that's across sort of single cases to pallets, and then we work with transport providers to get the product out to the end final mile delivery point, whether that's a consumer or whether that's a retailer or just a business.
Incredible. So what sort of trends are you seeing from your perspective right now?
I think in terms of trends, it's more about, what people are talking about, I would say. So I think automation, particularly AI, is a big topic of conversation and interest. So we know that AI is a growing force. And I personally use that as part of my role in business development. I find it incredibly valuable in my working day. It's a tool that's really sort of started to take off in terms of how intelligent it is and what it can offer. But also I think with that, it's how it connects to the automation piece, particularly within the warehouse environment. So there's a lot of incredible technology that's on the market at the moment. And I think there's a lot of interest around things like automated inventory controls. I mean, we personally use a robot within our each of our warehouses in the Golden Triangle that counts inventory, literally overnight, and it's extremely efficient, and it sort of calls out when there's issues with, maybe a pallet being in the wrong place, or whether there's a damaged pallet or things like that. So, yeah, there's a whole world of interest, I think, and curiosity around what automation is out there and what the art of the possible is.
And is that what you're seeing is working really well within the supply chain area right now?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think for Iron Mountain, we are certainly, we're certainly keeping the automation piece on our radar, and we're constantly looking at what is out there, and obviously investing in that strategically. But I think it is such a huge game changer to the market and how 3PLs operate. So it's it's something that you can't ignore.
And it's seen as a challenge as well that we're having to navigate through. What other challenges are there out there at the moment?
I think generally speaking, there's always challenges around supply chain on a global level. There's obviously a lot of political challenges, economical challenges as it sort of filters down the line. But that's about really just building resilience in the supply chain. And that's where we're sort of talking to organisations to help them to either, make their supply chain more efficient, or to find ways to work smarter, and to just really just build that agility and that resilience to those pressures. So yeah, I think that's a big area at the moment that's a hot topic. But then I think it never really goes away. It's always something that's at the forefront of people's minds that are involved in managing supply chain in some shape or form.
And talking seems to be the thing you come back to. What's the importance of bringing together supply chains like this in one place through Richmond Events?
Oh yeah, no, this is a great event, very valuable. Whether there's an immediate need or whether it's just, getting those connections so that in the future you can reach out and make contact. That's what it's all about. It's really just, getting to know people that are in need of these services, and likewise giving them the opportunity to understand, what capabilities you have and what you can offer. I've made a lot of connections in these events in the past, and hopefully over the next sort of 24 hours, I'll make some more new connections. So, it's a great way to sort of keep that contact book growing and to keep the conversations moving.
And how many times is there really opportunities like this to sit down with up to 12 people in one day? Do you get many opportunities like that throughout the year?
Not on this scale, no. There are 2 events that I've attended, including Richmond, or will have attended this year, which are very sort of along these similar lines. But yeah, I always get a lot from them, and I would highly recommend people sort of join into these type of environments and these sessions. Even the speaker this morning, it's really good to get that perspective on leadership. So it just brings a different vibe and a different area of interest into the mix, which is great.
Amy, incredible. Thank you so much for joining us. It's
You're
been
welcome.
a pleasure.
Thank you.